80 and 20 rule.
20 rule.
We had a long ass conversation. We had the longest conversation, but what up, guys? Thank you so much for the love and support for our first intro video and keeping it real. We got 100 and
we have 201 views as of
now
9:30.
Then one whole
today.
day.
Yes.
One whole day,
so
guys.
thank you so much for the love and support. We hope to keep you guys entertained and intrigued with our videos. So tonight, it's just Key and I. No special guests for the first video. Wah, whatever. We're awesome. What the fuck? So tonight, we're going to talk to you guys about the 80-20 rule.
80-20 rule.
Yes. So I know a lot of us can relate to this. I don't know, do you want to start it off, Key, or me?
Alright, so a lot of people that don't know what the 80-20 rule is, it's where you're in a relationship with somebody that's not only give you 80%, but is good and that you've been in a strong relationship and you can be with them and everything is perfect, but there's only these little things that bother you, and another person comes along and they can give you that 20% or that little thing that you're looking for. Would you leave the 80% of what you have at home for what you're looking for, which is the 20%? Mm-hmm. Am I explaining it right?
You're explaining it correctly.
Cool.
So, with the 80-20 rule, it's about you have somebody that is giving you everything you could possibly want, but maybe it's the little things like they don't buy you flowers or send you a good morning text, and then someone comes along that they just do something as simple as sending you a good morning text and sending you flowers for your birthday or just because, and that makes you want to be with that person. But do you go and be with them when you don't know if they can give you everything else that the other person is giving you, like stability, a family, love, comfort and support?
And it also goes for the guys too. Like, there's a lot of hardworking guys out there that I can speak for, which they're always out on the road or always working and always busting their ass to support their wife and kids, and they can't be there because of time. There comes a guy that comes along and gives them that time that their husband can't provide them because they're too busy supporting financially. Would you leave the main support system that gives you that all 80, but that little percent, which is time, would you leave that for someone who can't give you that 80%?
Exactly. Like me personally, I take 80% anytime over a 20%er. I know that there's temptation and there's always going to be somebody that wants to prove to you that they can give you what the other person isn't giving you, but do you go when you don't really know what that person has to offer? The way I look at it is, if my husband can't give me time because he's providing for my family, and here comes along a man that can give me time, then obviously he's not busy providing if he has that much time on his hands to give me.
Yeah, like a lot of main issues today is where you have a lot of time with no money, a lot of money with no time. So a lot of people have to find the balance in that aspect. And also, I feel like communication is key, because
communication is key. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No.
Communication is key. Because if there is something in your relationship that you're not happy with, it's about talking to your partner and figuring out, how can we make this work? Let's find a compromise. Nobody's perfect, so nobody can ever say their relationship is 100% or their partner is 100%. Even though we do talk about finding the one, there's still going to be a problem somewhere down the line. It could be something like, I hate that my wife snores in her sleep. You gonna go find somebody that don't snore in their sleep? Like, you get me? So we just gotta figure it out. If your wife does snore in her sleep, then maybe she got sleep apnea. Maybe she got a cold.
Or maybe she got drunk the night before.
Yeah, maybe she got drunk the night before. Who knows? You gotta talk about it. Babe, you snoring in your sleep. I'm not feeling it. That's not ladylike. I don't know what you gonna say. Let's go see a doctor. Or do you just run in the middle of the night and go find somebody that don't snore in their sleep? What do you think?
I'll put like a sock in her mouth or something.
I would personally,
Wake your ass up.
Exactly. Go sleep on the couch because this ain't gonna work.
But it all just like what 80
Back
and
to
20 understanding.
My nose is itchy. I'm sorry.
Did you mean me to just go
Blooper.
a brain fart?
I'm sorry.
It also goes back to between the 80 and 20 rule when it comes down to jumping into the next relationship. Like how soon can you jump into the next relationship, or how long can you wait to jump into the next relationship, and what are the things that you do look for being the 80 and the 20
Exactly.
rule?
Are you jumping in because you found that 20%?
Or you're jumping in because you found that 80%. So these are the questions you have to ask yourself, and I do that all the time.
You know, my uncle Rob, he made a statement one day, and it was the 3 C's: chance, choice, and change. So it was something along the lines like you gotta make a choice to give somebody a chance for them to change, or like something along those lines.
I agree.
No, but I'm talking about like you can use that to your personal self.
Absolutely.
Like you make a choice that you're gonna give yourself a second chance, whether it be in another relationship or just in life in general. That you can say, I'm gonna change my ways because I learned a lesson from my past experiences. You know what I mean? Like from my experience, my biggest lesson that I've learned is that with the 80-20 rule, here's the problem. There's always somebody in the relationship that's giving more than the other person. And that's why we deal with stuff like the 80-20 rule. Because you feel like sometimes you could feel you're giving the 80 and that person's giving you the 20. So you're out there looking for a 20 and it seems like they're looking for 80. Does that make sense? Like,
yeah.
Because they don't realize that they're not giving you what you're looking for.
But that's the thing. It comes down to self-worth. Because I feel like when the moment you stop loving yourself and stop putting yourself, and I learned this from one of our good friends named Melissa, Les Angel, that actually it hit me and it made me understand the moment you stop loving yourself and being obsessed with you, which is okay to love yourself.
Absolutely.
And it's okay
you
to be
love
selfish.
yourself.
But the moment you stop doing that,
It's recorded.
Oh, the moment you stop doing that is the moment that you start feeling like that 20.
Absolutely. I like that.
That's the thing that happens. The moment you stop loving yourself and caring about who you are, you start feeling that 20. You start feeling and you start talking down to yourself. I'm not good enough. I'm not this. I'm not that. So when you go, you overlook what you have at home.
Yeah, exactly.
And then when that happens is that when you don't value yourself and your needs and put yourself first, which is okay, but it also comes how you approach the situation with your partner. Talk about it, sit down, communicate about how you really feel. And time is everything. And I understood that when you learn how to value yourself and love yourself, you will always put yourself in the highest expectation to never disvalue yourself or put your expectations lower or your standards lower for anybody. I just feel like when each partner loves themselves and trusts each other and their communications on point, even though there's going to be arguments,
Absolutely, because nobody's perfect.
Absolutely. And it just comes with time to get to know that person for who they really are. But one major key that I have learned is that I have learned to love me. And that's the biggest challenge I had, because I always felt like that 20. But when I started loving myself and started valuing who I am, having fun with life, which is an awesome thing to do, and just explore and talk to your friends and get to know somebody for who they are, you start building that self-confidence that you are that 80. Yeah. You are the value of what everybody is looking for, but you need to believe it in yourself.
Yeah. And if you're with somebody that doesn't accept you as the 80 because nobody's perfect and you might be missing that 20 and they want to go out there and look for a 20, that's when you learn to say, well, I'm the 80, and if you want to go look for the 20, then you're the one missing out. And at the end of the day, I still love me. So that's our 80-20 combo for tonight. Please send your comments, questions, concerns. Keep it real.
Keeping it real. Ratchet dog. I didn't hit my toe this time.